Locked in a cell hidden behind illusory walls sits a friendly Graverobber named Blige. Having fallen for a trap laid by the mischievous Patches the Hyena, Blige awaits rescue by any wandering adventurer who might happen across the key to his cell. The key itself is also booby-trapped, ensuring that Blige will be waiting for a savior for a very, very long time. Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, and in this guide for Demon's Souls Remake, I'm going to show you how to rescue Graverobber Blige, who turns out to be one of the best vendors in the entire game, helping you farm souls at an incredible rate for a very low cost. So to rescue Graverobber Blige, we need to go to the Island's Edge Archstone, and I've shown this section a lot in various guides, but I usually cut out the combat just because it takes a while. But I always get comments asking, how do you get past these Skeleton Knight guards, these blue-eye skeletons? And the easiest way to get past them is to learn to parry. I know that's sort of callous to say, but these are your parrying tutorial enemies. They are really weak, especially to blunt weapons like the mace, and if you can parry them, you basically one-shot them, as you can see here. My weapon is at a +1. It's not even upgraded. They're also pretty easy to fish out for backstabs, but you do need to be careful because they will sort of turn around while attacking, making it so even if you are lined up with their back, that may not be the proper position. You may have to sort of be on their side, because when they finish turning, then they will be turned around and you're aligned. So it's a little tricky to look out for. But you just want to get them one by one, and then once their wrist starts moving towards you with their weapon, that's when you want to press L2 to parry. So you can see here, I'm literally one-shotting every single one of these with a mildly weak weapon. And even if you mess up the parry, it still gets them off of you, and then you can just hit them a few times to kill them. Again, blunt weapons are your friend here. They will eat through them and just chew through their bones, no problem. Once all the skeletons are dead, you want to walk past the first fog wall, and then to the left down this tunnel, activate the booby trap and wait for the arrows to fly by, and then head up the stairs, and there's one more skeleton that we got to deal with up here. Same rules before, just wait for his wrist to move towards you, and then parry. You can ignore these archers, or you can knock them down to the ground, totally up to you. The key to Graverobber Blige's cell, which is the copper key, is down here, but be very careful not to press the floor switch, because it will activate 6 booby traps that will likely one-shot you. So this is the copper key. It's a plain copper key, lightly coated with mold. So no hints that it leads to a locked cell or anything like that, but this is the key we need. So with the key in our inventory, we can then head back up the stairs, and then we're just going to go to the other side of this rampart here, and we're going to go down into the crumbling part of this castle. So just take a right at this flag right here, and then just walk down this path. There are 3 more skeleton knights that we have to deal with. The first one is down this narrow passageway, and it's a little hard to sort of bait parries in this hallway because the camera gets really, really close, but just pay attention to their sword hand, and once it starts moving towards you, that's your cue to parry. There is an illusory wall right here. If you look closely, you can see it's sort of shimmering or waving. It's not real. It's not actual brick. So hitting that illusory wall, we can travel down this path. And then at this intersection, there are 2 skeleton knights. So I will use photo mode here, although it sort of gets stuck on my character somehow. But I'll use photo mode here just to show you that there's one at each end. The one on the left is closer, but they both have a really big aggro range. So you got to be very careful. What I recommend doing is, I didn't do this, but having the Thief's Ring equipped for this part is really, really important, because that will make it so only the left one will aggro. Sometimes the right one will, but it'll guarantee that only one will come after you at a time. So just fish out the parry, break their bones, and then don't forget about the other one, which is to the left. He's sort of rolling into the wall, trying to get to us. And then just hit him a few times, and then he will drop as well. And then we can now rescue Graverobber Blige from his cell. So at this intersection, you want to turn right past the corpse, and then you can use the key to open his cell. From the outset, here in 4.1, Graverobber Blige's inventory isn't that great. What we are really rescuing him for is his upgraded inventory in level 4-2, and he's right near the Archstone for 4.2. So you can see here it ends at the Barbarian's leggings, but once we kill Adjudicator and gain access to the Ritual Path, which is level 4.2, he is right here again waiting for us. And his inventory is upgraded with a really, really important item, or ammunition I should say, which is the light arrow. If you were to purchase a bow from Blige, I suggest the longbow, and a bunch of light arrows, you can snipe the Reaper enemy that is just past this door. And killing the Reaper enemy behind this door also automatically kills all of the ghost enemies, but it awards you souls for every single one of those ghosts, plus the Reaper. So if you're doing this on a fresh new game file, you can farm about 3,000 souls per cycle, and then just walk back up the stairs, rest at the Archstone, reload the level, and do it again. And with Graverobber Blige here behind you, you can just keep purchasing light arrows for a really, really small cost, and just farm souls for a really long time with very low risk. You do want to be kind of quick about killing the Reaper, because the ghosts will start moving towards you once you enter the room. And once they touch you, you will then have to drop down and fight the Reaper sort of one-on-one, and then you gotta take the long way back up the stairs. So just try to be quick with the bow. If you have a bunch of souls and some extra shards, go to Blacksmith Baldwin in the Nexus and just upgrade it. This way you can kill the Reaper really fast. Before I close out this guide, I want to give a huge thank you to Humble Homunculus. This is a member of the Demon's Souls Discord server who is kind enough to let me summon him for about 10 to 15 minutes, just for the sole purpose of allowing me to capture the B-roll you saw at the beginning of this guide. There is a really unique feature with photo mode in the game where normally when you activate photo mode, it pauses the game. But if you have someone summoned into your world, or if they've invaded you, photo mode will still work, but it no longer pauses the game, allowing you to capture basically motion pictures, the actual video from a free moving camera, which to me, as a content creator, being able to capture that B-roll from very unique angles and just sort of get my character out of the way while being able to focus on other things is really, really important. And I really thank you, Humble Homunculus, for coming into my game for 15 minutes just to let me sit in front of Graverobber Blige to stare at him. So thank you very much. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Demon's Souls Remake, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video, or you can donate directly to the channel by clicking the donation link in the description. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.